Good afternoon, Mrs. Ivy.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How's life treating you?
Life is good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
How about you?
Oh, good.
Good.
Your son's Billy, he's a great kid. It's
Awesome.
good having him. Yeah. Family's going well and everything like that?
It is?
Good.
Yes.
Okay. So, you're here to meet with and see how Billy's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's his report card.
Okay.
As you can see, he's doing well in his assignments.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at like a lot of his assignments, like if you look here, this is one of his homework he brought back.
Okay.
You know, solid A. He's
Mm-hmm.
getting the point. He's getting the grasping the concept. Here's another like in-class assignment that he did by himself. Another, just you can see he's getting the concept of the math here, like division. He gets it. History is doing well. One thing is I've noticed though is here is a quiz. Like he did well in his test or in his assignment,
Mm-hmm.
but his tests are a little bit lower. He's getting like 60%, and when you're looking comparing to his assignment, it doesn't seem to add up.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another test. You can see it seems like he's not quite grasping the concept, but when you look on his assignments, he seems to be getting it. So I just have a question. How is he at home with his homework and all that?
He seems to be good with his homework.
Mm-hmm.
He does it on his own, and he seems to get it done pretty quickly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. Good. How is he? Like, just how is he socially at home?
Socially,
Yeah.
he spends a lot of time alone.
Okay.
He doesn't really play with his older siblings or anything like that. He
Okay.
just kind of keeps to himself,
Okay.
does his own thing.
All right. Well, let's look here on the grade report. I've kind of noticed myself that he kind of seems to tend to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Playing at the like recess, he's always kind of by himself, and so he kind of seems to be kind of little just not always playing with others as much,
Okay.
and that's kind of what I've noticed with him. And I wonder if there's like a little bit of test anxiety with him when it comes to testing, because his homework looks great.
Yeah.
And in class, he seems to be getting it. I've noticed a lot of that. But just when he gets down to test time, he doesn't always finish with his quizzes or tests, even when he has time. And so I kind of wonder if there's a little bit of that.
Okay, so it's not like he's just failing everything. He just
No.
doesn't complete his tests at all.
He doesn't complete, and sometimes it just doesn't seem like he's answering quite right. I think he's trying to, maybe he's rushing too much. He's just too anxious about the question that he doesn't think about it. And so that's why he might not be doing so well in his tests.
Okay.
So I kind of want to like develop like an action plan for him that we can maybe implement so he can start doing better on his tests.
Okay.
I was kind of thinking one would be maybe doing small groups, kind of getting. I would do a little bit more little group work, so he would feel a little less anxious. Maybe if he's feeling a little bit of anxious around other people, this would give him a chance to get in a smaller group, less kind of getting this feeling of anxiety. Also, I think here if my schedule, I'm usually here almost 30 minutes to 45 minutes before class starts, and so I don't know how your schedule would be like, but if it was possible to have him come early, that would give him a chance to kind of settle in, not win all the rush with all the kids around, and give me a chance to just to see how he's doing and give him a chance to just talk with him.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I could do that.
Okay, perfect. Another thing is, I think we might want to do is maybe have a chance in the beginning stages, take him to another place like the library, and have him a chance to do the test there, so he doesn't have the anxiety of all the classmates around him and have a more comfortable environment that he can take a test and slowly, kind of get all that anxious feelings off and then really focus on the test.
Okay.
And I'd like to eventually like incorporate him back into the classroom, and maybe we could do something like have him sit at the back of the classroom, so it's not like he's in front of in front of everyone, kind of a feeling, and so everybody's eyes are kind of forward, so he can kind of slowly incorporate back into the group, but without being kind of just feels like there's a lot of eyes on him.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would be good because I don't want him to feel like he's in the spotlight all the time, being separated from the kids. But I think that would be good if we slowly incorporated him to doing well in his tests and quizzes.
Just I'm curious, how was he when he was like other grades when he was younger?
He's always kind of been this way. I noticed that when he was younger, he has older siblings, and so he's around the older kids, and so I think he kind of got picked on and teased quite a bit. And so I don't know if that has anything to do with his behavior now.
Okay, that I wonder, because I'll try to keep an eye out on him. Make sure kids aren't bullying him. That could be one reason why he's kind of socially distant, just trying to keep his space. But he always seems to be wanting to kind of get out and play with other kids, but he's just kind of always kind of just a little reserved. And but yeah, no, he's a good kid. Just we want to be able to get his tests doing better, taking all those.
Good.
Do you have any questions?
Is there anything that you think I could do at home that could help him?
Yeah, I think just talking with him would just to see maybe why he's feeling this way, just getting where he's kind of how he's feeling.
Okay.
Also maybe if there's some like social kind of just I guess anxiety about that, maybe having some time to maybe invite friends over, a few of his friends, or even just maybe incorporating like all the siblings doing more things together. That could be maybe give him a chance to kind of interact with more people and kind of just maybe slowly lower his anxiety on that.
From what you've seen with him, do you think he'd benefit from having a counselor or anything like that, or do you think it's not that serious?
It might not be bad. I think it would always be good to see someone like that, see a counselor. They could definitely be more beneficial in kind of figuring out what could be helpful for him.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, perfect. Well, thanks for coming in. If you have any other questions. Also one more thing. I don't know how your schedule again, but if it's possible, maybe we could bring in Billy. We could bring him in, and maybe we can have like another meeting on seeing how he feels about these new action plan and because he might have some other ideas, and we want him to be on board on this.
Yeah, for sure.
So gives us a chance to kind of all communicate with him. So,
okay. Yeah, we can do that.
So do you think maybe like in a few days and then?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll talk with him and let him know, and we'll come back.
All right, perfect. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.